Well, here it is, December 2nd. This is the little man that they're saying is malnourished, that he's too skinny, dangerously skinny, that he's about to die because he doesn't eat, which is all a lie. We just got back from MRI where the anesthesiologist down there is saying that I refuse anesthesiology, when all I did was tell him, since I can't go back there with him, I want the anesthesiologist's full name so I can do my own background check on him, and that was the end of it. He told me that we're done, he's going to send us back upstairs. So here we are back upstairs, day 3 of being held hostage in this hospital against our will. Still, their hospital refuses to allow us to document anything on our end. Everything has to be done their end. We're not allowed to videotape. We're not allowed to audio record anything. I believe it's to cover their own butts, so they can go back and say that they didn't do something, or that they did do something, or that we refused something that we didn't say. They keep going on and scheduling appointments and therapy sessions, or all kinds of treatments without even consulting anybody on what's going on. We don't find out about it until they come in and say, well, he's supposed to go down in about an hour or two to have such and such treatment done, or to have such and such tests done. And today, granted, you have to remember this child is in here for failure to thrive, and then they say that he can't have anything to eat from midnight last night until he goes in for his MRI, and that should have been this morning, but it turned out it wasn't until almost 12 o'clock this afternoon, and so they wouldn't allow him to be fed until just recently. For a matter of fact, we are still waiting for his lunch to come up here, and it is 1:40 p.m. Arizona time. So he still hasn't gotten to eat since midnight of last night. So he's still sitting here, and that's how this hospital treats people that they say is failure to thrive. You know, let's bring him in here so we don't have to feed him anyway. This is the second time this type of big event has happened with him. Just wanted to keep everyone updated, kind of keep at least some sort of log that they can't touch going. So if you guys are in the Arizona area and you view this, get a hold of the news, see if they can come down here. We found out why CPS is so gung-ho on everything. It is because they did not do their job. They let a child die in the custody of a man that was convicted of abuse twice just recently. And now I know of another friend of mine at work that just had his grandchildren taken away. They won't even tell him where they're at, which is against policy. So CPS is just violating everyone's rights left and right. I'm going to be working on trying to get uploaded this video of the CPS agent saying where he saw nothing wrong and that this report shouldn't have been filed, and then also upload the part where he's the same CPS agent. It would just be audio of him stating with the hospital staff that we're either going to listen and do whatever the hospital says, or they will take this young person away from his mother and put him in a foster home, which he has severe separation anxiety. So he's very strong on the danger stranger. That means if someone comes up to him that he doesn't recognize, doesn't know, he'll stiffen up and start to scream. He suffers from cerebral palsy. His mom is small. His father was small. And no one wants to take that in consideration to his body size. You know, they all think that they know better what's going on, when the people that worked with him, his therapists, his counselors, his regular doctor, his disability doctor, his 2 nutritionists all didn't have a problem with the way his weight size was or anything. It was just this one gastro doctor by the name of Emirat Saul, S-I-A-W, who forced us to come here, forced CPS to make us come here. You know, it's kind of pretty bad when one doctor can do all of this. Oh, and here comes the nurse, so I guess I better log this off real quick because I get in trouble for recording when anyone comes into the room. So I'm not allowed to record when a doctor comes in, so we can't document what they're saying or anything like that. So I got to log this off for a little bit. I will be back hopefully later on. Take care, guys. Bye.